Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 14 of Direwolf20's server play series on Forgecraft 3. I'm getting ready to take a look at how my mining's operation has been going. So, here we go. Nice. Things are going well. So there's only one, I don't want to say downside, but one troubling, frustrating bit with this whole mining process, and that's I have to constantly replace this nifty little gadget, the Amethyst Pickaxe, in here. Now, obviously, I've chosen the Amethyst Pickaxe because it has a huge amount of durability, but it's still not even close to being able to do what I need it to do. And boy, oh boy, what did I run into here? Cool. Yeah, there's definitely more to mine here than, has already been mined. And, that might actually be a problem right there. If we've got a cobble gen happening, that's probably going to mess up things. So I better clean up that water resource there. Because we know what happens with cobble gens, right? Let's get this tidied up a little bit. Where is all this coming from? Giant mess. There it is. That should take care of that big water thing, and then we'll be able to deal with this as we want. Cool. Alright, so this guy's been operating, but my main problem has basically been the durability of this tool. So that's why I think I'm now going to actually place my pickaxe of the core in there. The reason I was using just a normal pickaxe in the past, and we also actually have to maybe get some more of this stuff. Both of you ran out, huh? Okay, no problem. I was using the normal pickaxe because I didn't want to, burn up the durability on pickaxe of the core. It was really kind of like the only good pickaxe I had that was, a decent fast miner. But now I've got this fancy amethyst pickaxe, which actually mines pretty good. It might even be faster than the pickaxe of the core, I'm not sure. But one thing's for sure, it's quick. So I don't mind using it to do everyday mining. But, with that in mind, now I can go ahead and put the pickaxe of the core in here, and because it has repair 2 on it, it means this thing will be able to kind of indefinitely run. It should repair itself while it's inside here, and then basically when we come back, so you see it just repaired a little bit. It went from 20 to 18, so it did repair a little bit in there. In fact, I could even turn it off just to prove the fact that it'll repair. So basically, this thing will sit in here, it'll repair itself, and even when it completely drains of all of its durability, the bore will stop, it'll repair a little bit, run a little bit, and then, die. So it'll kind of slow down towards the end, but if we time things right, we should be in pretty good shape with it. I could, of course, always come by and put another amethyst pickaxe in if I wanted to speed things up, but this is definitely going to be more automated, if you will. It's no manual intervention of pulling out the pickaxe and putting a new one in. So this guy is obviously running well. So all the stuff's coming up. I do need to get myself another bottle of Perdito, which at some point I'd like to automate that process as well. Like I said, I've been kind of toying with the best way to do that, but believe it or not, it's not easy. Azador hates making things easy to automate sometimes. But don't worry, I'll come up with something. There's a couple options I have. It's the main sticking point is how to get rid of the extra stuff. And oh boy, something else I need to do. Come here, you. Is implement that signaling system I wanted to do. Stop it. Yes. So if the chest cart's along the way and he's kind of doing his thing, he can sometimes get stuck. No big deal though. What I will do is work a little bit on my main base. I'd like to get the mining laser set up and also get the sorting stuff set up. But then what I'll do after that is set up and work on maybe the detecting of whether or not a cart's already on the track. Oh, I missed it. There we go. A little bit of lag right now, which is causing me to have a little bit of a derp up now and again. But yeah, basically maybe detect when the cart's on the track so that I don't get launched off and I have to wait for whatever's moving at the moment to, finish. And then, there's a couple projects I want to work on just to kind of automate this as best as possible. So I'll be back in a few minutes once I'm ready and have all the things I need. But you know what, actually, maybe I'll just take a quick look at my inventory here to see how we're making out. Alright, so this guy, decent amount of stuff going on. This guy, getting almost full, believe it or not. So maybe I'll just steal some of the ores that I know I'm low on so I can start processing them right away. And then we can really start going on a couple different things. I'm trying to decide exactly how I want to handle, my plans for Buildcraft power. Like, I could go with a tree farm. That's an option, right? Like, we've got forestry here. I was thinking, like, early stuff I could just do with, I don't know if I want to do a peat bog necessarily. Let's see what kind of engine options I have. I did make, of course, the Stirling engine so that I could real quick get some power going, but then I just wound up not using it, so. Let's see, we've got steam, obviously. We've got engines, you know, electrical, peat-fired, biogas, yeah, clockwork, redstone, Stirling, and combustion. So, I mean, we do have access to oil fields. Maybe I should just go ahead and start pumping oil over. That wouldn't be a terribly bad idea. We'll see. All right, let me get situated, and I will come back in a moment to figure out exactly how I want everything to work out. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Lots of items flowing in. Got a couple bottles of Essentia. Really got to come up with that automation of Essentia thing that I was talking about. Don't think I'm going to do that this episode, though. Maybe in the future episode, maybe 1 or 2 down the line. I'm still working out the kinks, like I said. But what I do need to do is get my base in order. Buildcraft power, here I come. Alright guys, I have a little bit of a plan here. Oh good, more experience. I actually have a good plan with experience, by the way, which I haven't gotten to yet, but we'll definitely get there, I promise. Hey you, get that out of your hands for me, would you? Thank you very much. In fact, yeah, I want you to actually plant me some magic saplings. Yep, and I'll show you guys why in a moment. There we go, put that away. Put the magic saplings in, and he's got them ready to go. Alright, where's my stone golem who's chopping stuff up? Come here, you. Go back to your original place where I had you, because this was a good spot. Start doing some work, would you? Thank you. So why would I want magic saplings? Let me tell you what I just discovered in NEI here. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but take a look. If we look at oak saplings and any of the other vanilla saplings, we'll note that they produce 0.1 buckets of biomass. So you need 10 saplings per bucket of biomass. And that seems to be the case for pretty much all the, regular old saplings. But there seems to be a couple saplings from Biomes of Plenty, which produce a little bit more, a quarter of a bucket. That's with water, of course. Now, if we're using fruit juice, it looks like we also get a quarter of a bucket. Interesting. So maybe they don't apply the juice buff? I don't know. I don't know why it's, giving you more there, but pretty interesting nonetheless. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get a magic tree farm set up. So now this guy's going to obviously have a little bit of work to do to start planting magic tree farm stuff, but I'm not worried about it. I will get a magical tree farm going here, and we'll see how well we do. Like, I think magic trees come up with a decent amount of saplings. Let's wait for this whole forest here to get chopped down. In fact, I might even help out a little bit, just because I want to get this going faster than later, right? So let's go. Chop down everything, would you? Wow, there's a lot of stuff to chop down. We're getting there, though. The good news is, of course, that because we're chopping it down with the golems and everything, the leaves fall very quickly. There we go. So the leaves are falling apart like nobody's business. Excellent. And you might have gotten stuck a little bit again, so let's just give him a nudge and make sure he's going to actually move around and plant things where he's supposed to plant them. Come on, dude, wake up. There you go. Good man. Maybe magic trees are not a fan of bone meal? I don't know. Ah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, look at all the leaves on that thing, man. That's perfect. That one just doesn't want to grow, but that's okay. There we go. Alright, so let's see how the magic tree farm goes. I'm going to let this run for a little bit. Let me clean out this chest, though. I'll probably start using all the saplings I have to get a fermenter up and running. So, probably going to need to store this stuff somewhere. Let me get situated. I'll be right back. Alright guys, taking a quick run over to Pahamar's house because I just hit level 30 and I have a book on me. Hooray. I have a really cool idea about enchants. Something that I just kind of remembered, and I want to show you what it's about, but let's see. Cross your fingers for a good level 30 enchant on this guy. Fire protection 4. That is not a good fire. Ah, that's horrible. That's terrible. I am disappointed. Oh well. I mean, it's not a bad enchant to have. Maybe it'll help me out in the nether. I don't know. No big deal. I'm going to bring it back to my base, and I'm thinking I want to get a bookshelf to start storing enchants on. So let's do that. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for that magic tree farm to run and collecting some of the saplings, and I'm also going to start the biomass production because I would like to use biogas engines for a majority of my stuff. So that's the plan. So let's see, what's a bookshelf look like? Bookshelf. Or bookcase? Yeah, oak bookcase. Well, that's not too bad. Do I have the stuff for that on me? I do not, of course. Hooray. I don't know exactly where I want to start storing this stuff, but for now we'll kind of put it, I don't even know. Maybe here for now? That wouldn't be a terrible spot. Cool. Fire protection 4. I'll tell you what that's about in a little bit. So here's something else I discovered. You know what's a really, really good source of experience? Charcoal production. So I've been just tossing all the wood from my wood farm into my infernal furnace here and getting lots of experience from it. So that's actually more than I would typically get. Like, I think you get about as much. I noticed, like, with some of the Thaumcraft stuff, you don't get quite as much from the metals, but you do seem to get a good amount from this charcoal production. Like, if you put, like, a bunch of... You know, you get a lot from metal, but you don't get a lot from cobblestone. But wood definitely does seem to give you a lot. Maybe almost as much as metals do. So I'm kind of been just telling my little golem here, hey, turn all this wood into charcoal for me. You might as well, because it'll A, get me a lot of experience, and B, get me a lot of charcoal. Can't complain. So I'm going to let that continue to process while I get ready to do some fermenting. So let's get a fermenter or two running. Let's see what we can come up with. One other thing I should probably do before anything else is these guys. I should clear this room out. Cows, you don't belong here anymore. Where do I want to put them? Let's take a look outside. What could I do with cows? Should I put them over by my farming area? Because that would make sense. Maybe not a terrible idea, but I should probably like flatten this area out a little bit and make it a little bit more easy to access. Let me do that. I'm gonna get some dirt. Got my shovel ready. Earth mover. Let's go to work. Where's some dirt? That should be a good amount. And I'm just going to start flattening out the terrain a little bit to make it a little bit more realistic. You know, a little nicer looking. Be right back. Alright, cow farm relocated. Nice. I really love those blocks of warding. I know, I overused them maybe, but they're so cool. Alright, you guys, we're clearing this room out. This is going to become my Buildcraft power room. All fixed. Oh, almost there on another level 30. Awesome. I really need to get a brain of watering jar here. That jar of... I need it. I need it. I'll figure out a way to get it, I promise. Thought I grabbed 2 stacks of this stuff. I guess I only grabbed 1. Alright, keep feeding this thing, would you, buddy? Thanks. Alright, so, let's get our stuff going. Oh, good. Look what I found. Appetite. Excellent. I'm going to need a good amount of this stuff, so hopefully this is a decent-sized vein. Alright, happened to be running around and hit level 30 while I was doing some exploring. Did get myself a good amount of appetite, and I figured, alright, let's stop by. I think I have a book on me, so I can enchant another level 30. Power 4. Again, not a very good enchant. Wow, I'm having all the luck today, aren't I? Alright, let's start having some fun with some fermenters. Excellent. So let's get a fermenter made. You know what, I need one of these, and then I should be able to make a fermenter. There we go. Now I do have on me the Stirling engine, which is good. I've got some of these guys, and you know I have plenty at this point of charcoal. Let's actually get a little bit more. I'd like to start working towards... So let's put like 4 stacks of this stuff in here and see what kind of experience level I get. Right now I'm level 1.5, so we'll see what I have when I'm done. You I'm going to move. Fermenter, let's get fermenting. You go in here. You come over here. Now, of course, we're going to need to get a steady supply of water going, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's, for now, flip this lever. And what I'll do is I'll start working towards a pump. I'm going to need a couple of these things eventually, but for now, we'll be alright. Some of you, a little bit of you, and I think that's about really all you need for a pump, right? Need some glass, but yeah, pretty much iron strictly, and yeah, no problem. A little bit of wood. There we go. And cool. That should be about what I need for a pump. Now the real problem is, of course, Let's do this just this way. Glass. We're getting a little bit low on that. I could really use some sand again, but we're alright for now, so I'll survive. And then what we need is cactus, which I'm pretty sure we should have a decent amount of. Actually, I should really make a portable hole. I'm getting desperate for that. How am I for experience? See how much you get? It's awesome. That was, I don't even know if a full stack is done yet, but a pretty good amount. So this guy over here should be collecting cactus for me. Good, I do have lots of it. We have like a little automated cactus thing going on. I should probably light this area up too. Poor cows, I never give you guys any light. There you go. Excellent. Do me a favor and smelt up some of this cactus for me. A nice stack should do. And I'll be back when that's ready. Alright, if I'm playing my cards right here, I should have a decent amount of this stuff. That I can start making waterproof pipes out of. I'm just going to get a few basic stone ones. They don't have to be anything too fancy because it's not like I'm really urgently trying to get this thing filled up. But I do want to make sure that we keep a decent amount of water in here at all times. So that should do. Awesome. Biogas is already getting made. Beautiful. Now obviously I'm going to burn through my basic oak saplings while I'm waiting for a decent supply of magic saplings. So we're just going to, let this thing run for a few minutes here. Obviously once we supply it with more power, we'll be in better shape. Oh, for the record, including a stack of cactus, I got 17 levels. Well, 16 I guess. Alright guys, remember this room? Yeah, I came up to get some cans of lava. Cool. Alright, maybe not. There we go. Excellent. So those cans of lava will help jumpstart my biogas thing. Now I need to get myself a couple biogas engines and start filling them up with all kinds of good stuff. So what I think I'm going to go with is some quartz kinesis pipes. So we're going to need to get ourselves quartz and glass. No problem, right? So a block of quartz, not just normal quartz. And I'm thinking that ought to be enough, right? At least for now. If I need to do more, I can do more. But for now, I don't want to really kind of, basic pipe, low drag, won't connect to cobblestone or redstone. And then a nice stack or so of redstone in here to get me the kinesis pipes that we need. Cool. While I'm at it, I might as well get some of the wooden ones. Excellent. So finally, I want some engines. What are we looking at? Biogas. So again, bronze. Alright, no problem. I should have a good amount of bronze here. Let's say 3 or 4. I'm going to go with 4. That sounds like a good number. Just for now. Now remember, biogas produces 5 Minecraft joules per tick. We're going to have 4 of them, which is a total of 20. Quartz kinesis pipes can maintain 64 without a problem, so we should be fine. 32 per wooden pipe, but that's not a big deal. All right, so we've got the wooden gears. We're ready to go with that. Let's do turning these into almost enough cobble to do that. Try that again. And then some bronze. There we go. And biogas engine, please. All right, pistons. Short on wood. Cool. So I've got the lava I need. I've got cans ready to store the biogas I'm making here. And then what I'll do, look at that, plenty of biogas coming in. 3 so far, awesome. Why don't I go see how my magic saplings are doing? Because if I have a decent amount of them already, I should start using them right away. Because regular saplings, 10 per bucket. Magic saplings, 4 buckets, or 4 per bucket. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna get 16 buckets of biogas per stack instead of 6. Oh yeah. Let's toss them in. Get out of there, you. You're wasteful. Wasting my time, saplings. Okay. We'll let this sit in here. I wouldn't mind 1 more bucket. We're almost there with another bucket's worth, it would look like. And you can take back. So let's put these where? Probably, maybe, I kind of want them to be visible, but, because I want to turn them on and off for now until I get some gates going on. So would it be cool to have them visible, or should I have them downstairs where they're really well hidden? Because downstairs it won't be easy for me to, you know, go down and flip a lever and turn things on and off. Like I'd have to go down there to turn off the engines, right? I can't have a lever up here that does it. But for now I'm thinking maybe like this maybe? And then I can have redstone behind it. And these guys can do the quartz pipe thing. And of course, once we have more, you know, high-tech stuff, we can just do things a little better, right? In fact, I might want this to look more like this. One of these days, I'll get this room tidied up. All right, we are going to need another set of pipes. Let's get, yeah, 1, 2 ought to do. Okay. And for now, your main job will be to power these 2 devices. So I can break this, get back my stuff. Cover up the wall here, don't need him there anymore. And then it's a simple matter of having a lever. Connected to some redstone dust. Now, who wants to bet? Well, we'll find out in a minute. How are we? Did I get another can? Yes. Who wants to bet that these guys won't accept things the way they are? I'm just going to put a little bit of this stuff in here for now. That'll do. Will you guys power on from that? Of course not. Indirect redstone signal doesn't seem to want to do it, so we're going to need repeaters. Might as well make a few extra because I'm always going to need more repeaters, I'm sure. And we'll be right back. So it should be as easy as this. Cool, right? One piece of redstone is short, but that's okay. These guys should be running now. Look at that. There goes the power. Awesome. Alright, finally, I think I'm ready to make that assembly table that I've been putting off for so long. So let's see if I can get all the stuff that I need. I need 4 of you and 4 of you, please. So let's get our gears going. So we'll get a stone gear, iron gear, gold gear, and diamond gear. And then we need the assembly table. Boom. And then finally I want to get a laser or 2. Looks like I can only do 1 with the resources I currently have. That's okay, I should be getting some more obsidian pretty soon. Actually, I wonder if I might have gotten a few pieces of obsidian. We'll see. They would probably be in this chest if I did get any. Yeah, I did. I got a bunch of obsidian. Nice. That's actually really nice. I'm thrilled about that. Cool. Don't ask me how half that junk got in there. I think Soren just decided to use the mining chest as a Soren chest. That's probably what happened. So should I go with 2 lasers? I think I'm going to go with 2 lasers. I'm going to hold off. You know what? Yeah. I really can't afford more lasers at this point just because, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Don't want to use, like, you know, all my diamonds on this thing. But at least I can get this assembly table going. Hooray, more experience. Alright, let's get the assembly table down, and we can probably just stick this guy in the corner. I don't think this will work, but I guess we could always see, right? I do need to, you know, arrange the way things work, but let's just get a piece of redstone and drop it in here. I'm just going to put you right in here. Come on. Oh, there we go. You're in, you're in. And don't worry, of course I will have piping over to this stuff and everything. Heating up and heating up. Cool. Now, are you going to be able to operate that close to the table? Let's find out. You might need to have a space, at least one block between them. I'm thinking that might be the case. Or is there some laser? Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of laser happening. A little bit of progress is going on here. Cool. Alright, so that's not too bad. I'll rearrange this room, of course, later once I, basically what I want to be able to do, right, turn it off, turn it on, but once I get some pipe wire and some gates and all that stuff, I shouldn't have to worry about that too much because, you know, we'll be in pretty good shape. So let's get, I don't know, like, let's say 8 of these. Let's get a dozen of them. A dozen of each, actually, might not be a terrible idea. And we'll put all this stuff in here, and then I just need a good old chest to store things in. There we go, and a chest. So really slow going, of course, because we only have one laser, but that's okay. I can wait, I'm patient. This area should be chunk loaded as well, so no big deal. Let's get a few pieces more of wood. I would like to get another enchant going before I wrap up here. I did get one, I forget, did I show it on camera? I'm not sure. But I did set up a little bookshelf down here, and I'm keeping the meh enchants, the ones that are just kind of meh, and then the Thaumcraft ones, I got frugal, which is really nice. It's kind of like the efficiency version of Thaumcraft. It makes it, you know, items cost less. So, you know, if I have like my wand, for example, all the spell casting I would do with my wand will cost less. Speaking of costing less, I should go recharge this guy. But there is definitely a reason that I'm storing all these in book form. And if you haven't figured it out yet, maybe you should go look at my Bibliocraft Spotlight. Be right back. Alright guys, so here's the plan. I'm going to wait till next episode to show you what I have in store for all this experience I'm collecting. For now, we do have to unfortunately wrap up the video. So, I'm pretty happy with the little setup here. Obviously, it's a very beginner stage of it, right? Like, we're not going to be doing this for very long. But, we do have, obviously, some processes happening. This thing is slowly but surely moving. Holy cow, that is slow. But we do have one redstone chipset, so hey, at least there's that. I will be back, like I said, next episode. Hopefully with a few more books, and then once I have some good ones, I can show you what I have in mind for this whole thing. Now, I would like to take a quick stop over to our quarry area before we wrap up the episode, because if everything's working as I intended, we should see pretty much a fully repaired nifty little gadget in there. The pickaxe should be fully repaired, because what I expected to happen would be that the mining process would be drilling and drilling and drilling, using up all the durability. Once it gets low, remember the board does not destroy the pick. The pick repairs itself a little bit, it mines a little bit. It, you know, repairs itself a little bit, it mines a little bit. And then eventually it finishes mining, and then the pick will hopefully repair itself all the way by the time I get down there. So that's what we're about to go check on. Let's see if what I think is happening is happening. Dun dun dun. And if I'm right about this, we should have a pretty nicely automated system. It's obviously a little bit slower while it's waiting for the repairness of the pick, but I'm not too worried about it. So it looks like it's not running anymore. That's definitely the case. Come down here, nice and cleared out, and cross your fingers. Oh yeah, look at that. Partially repaired. Excellent. You can see it's repairing even more. So it probably, you know, used a good bit of durability, and now it's repairing itself. Perfect. I'm going to relocate this thing a little bit. So let's see. From here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 5 away from the center block, if you will, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to mine here, let's do this, and we'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here's where we're going to want to put the bore. Cool. So that shouldn't be too big of a problem. I just need to relocate a couple of these things, but that shouldn't be too big a deal. I'll do that off camera, I think. Well, I actually have the stuff to do it here. I can do it here. But I'll do it off camera anyway. So, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we'll be back next time to work on some more Buildcraft power. Maybe start even some more Industrial Craft power. I might want to set up another train system to get me some liquid. We'll see. Alright guys, take it easy.